What is going on, Airsofters? I am your host, The Spingster Cell, and today I'm bringing to you an Airsoft discussion video. In this video, we are going to discuss my want to buy, so that's everything in Airsoft that I still plan on buying, along with my builds discussion, where I'm going to update you all on my builds that are coming in the future. Mostly the point of this video is that everything I'm still trying to buy in Airsoft, I don't like to pay retail. Most of it's out of stock or discontinued. Simply can't get this stuff without you guys. So if you use HopUp, people sell their used Airsoft stuff on there and trade, and that's going to be part of the point of this video. So let's get started with my want to buy list. So I did not get these yet, any of these parts. I did get this, but not in this color. So that's that. This is gonna be for my Scar L, but it's discontinued out of stock. Everything you see here is my Kimber Eclipse. So this is gonna be based on a TM pistol. Everything is going to be half and half silver and black. That's the Eclipse from Kimber. So yeah, I'm very excited about the Kimber Eclipse. This will be my first TM 1911 single stack complete metal build, and that I'm really excited about. So extended magazines, actual carbon fiber Kimber grips, looks amazing. Hex key screws, you know, Hitman style, I think that's Hitman, Agent 47 style trigger. The M9 is completed, and the P99 I could do in the future. The Glock build, and yeah, those are my complete custom builds that are planned for this phase. We also have my, what was this, the SAI Typhoon APS M4, which is still non-functioning, so that needs to be fixed. So let me get into more of the just straight up guns that don't need to be built. You just purchase these straight up. So my M9A3 has a broken slide. This was my TM Super AUG. This I recently just got, the Glock 19X, and I love it. PDRC, I kind of want this gun. It's definitely a bucket list gun, really desirable. I know one person at Fighter 10 who got it from a teammate, and he got it for such a crazy low price, the cheapest PDR cell I've ever heard of. But people want an arm and a leg for these, especially if they're already Polar starred. I would not pay more than $300 for this gun. Even then, I don't really care for it that much. The FAMAS, preferably the Evo Black Ops 1 style FAMAS. They never did make the flat top, but they do have a 3D printing kit, which I will pull up when we get to Google. I'll show you guys that kit. And it looks amazing. It turns into the Black Ops 1 FAMAS, which is the coolest version of it, obviously. If you have the carrying top version, you know, and you take it to Fighter Town or anything like that, people just assume that you're a noob and you have this like $100 Sports Authority FAMAS from Cybergun. I think that gun is still, you can still compete with it, but it's just a bad look. If you have the flat top, that's pretty cool. You know, that's special. The Falcor Blitz. I still want this gun. I don't really like APS's motors. I don't like their motor. Otherwise, I like their Silver Edge gearbox. Pretty good results. This gun, I like it because it's a fancy M4. You know, it's meant to evoke this really expensive looking race style thing that you take to like a range and you're like, oh, I got the most expensive gun on the range. Not the most expensive Airsoft gun on the field, but it looks really cool. And I like the name and the logos because of the Never Ending Story, obviously. Dragon. But anyway, the CZ Bren 805. This is basically a Czechoslovakian Scar, pretty much. But I gotta say, I love the look of the gun. I like that it comes in gray. For some reason, when guns come in gray, they just give me this sense of elitism, like they're expensive and elite, the best of the best. I don't know why. Maybe they're onto something. But the CZ805 Bren with a short barrel in gray would be desirable. Don't really feel the need to keep the gun for that long, but I've heard so many good things about the Bren and the performance. It sounds like a really good AEG for, you know, Airsoft. So it's something that I want to add to the collection as a very competitive AEG. This is the AW Custom Officer Size 1911 pistol. I can never get the name of the gun. I think it's called V10, it would be the Smith & Wesson real steel version. I want this gun because it looks like my Stinger P32, one of my favorite and one of my first Springer guns. And when I had it, I said to myself, when they make the gas blowback version of this, I must have it. Came out a few years ago and I have yet to buy it. I wish it had trademarks. They do have some other companies that make it with trademarks, but I just feel like AW Customs is the best bet because you get their good gas system and you can put TM compatible parts into the gun. It is still a VTech though, so the magazines are gonna suck and stuff like that, but yeah. ENL-AK, even though I did get my snakeskin ENL-AK, I originally wanted this version of the gun with the full plum stock, the plum color. Still really like it, but it's probably not necessary since I have an ENL-AK already. So maybe if I get tired of it, maybe we'll get an LCT with real wood or the plum stock. We'll see. The SRU Union sniper rifle. I really enjoyed Callsign Reach's review of this gun, and I really just love the overall look of the gun. I'm not a sniper, but I would not mind trying it out. That could happen someday. We got zoom cams, I got scopes. It could happen. The MSR, Remington MSR from, I believe, Ares. This is definitely the best looking sniper rifle. As you can tell, I put my favorite snipers here, and this is just the coolest one. Paint job, I love the thinness of the rifle. It's very skeletonized, and the grip looks comfortable. The stock looks really cool and adjustable. It looks really pointable, and it looks sharp. I just like that. It's a good looking gun. Can't go wrong with that. Amazing paint job. It's probably my second favorite sniper rifle is the Ares DSR-1. Very funky, futuristic, and cool. This is a gun that looks like it belongs in Ghost in the Shell or just something really cool like that. I love it. I heard it's not very good, the Airsoft edition, and I believe it's a gas rifle, so that's that. The Ares Ashbury sniper rifle. Very cool. It has like carbon fiber handguard design. It's a cool sniper. It looks pretty beefy. It looks cool. I think this is Ares. I don't know. I know Ares makes all the quality snipers, but the SR1, I think this is called, or SRS. I don't know. Battlefield 4 gun, basically. I love that it's a bullpup and it's a sniper, and it's so short. It's incredibly small, and I like that. I also love the compact polymer design. I don't know if this is Kel-Tec. No, it's not Kel-Tec, but it looks like Kel-Tec, and I like that. This gun, the Hudson H9. This is going to be a quick and easy buy. Nothing needed to do to this gun. Probably $100 on HopUp, maybe even less. I've seen them for less. I love the Hudson H9. The 1911 is my favorite gun, probably my favorite pistol. So the fact that it is basically a 1911 that looks like it has a light on the bottom, it's a good look. It's just a fancy looking gun, very clean and modern by today's standards. I heard the Airsoft edition's okay. The only weird thing is the trigger pull on it is a bit odd due to the safety. You gotta pull towards the top to disengage that, so I heard it's awkward, but it's really easy for me to get used to a pistol pretty quickly. This is a Hater with a That Gun / Blade Runner kit, 3D printed. I do have Phil's Hater, but I think it's non-functioning. Something's wrong with Hater. So, I don't know. Still want this kit if I can find it for under $100. This is a KWC, basically the SIG X5. It has the magwell, slightly longer slide for cocking serrations, frame mounted safety, which is not normal for a SIG, and pretty cool range sights on the back here. Now this gun, KWC, it is going to be slightly cheaper. I've heard they might break. That's just known with the older KWC CO2 guns. This gun I don't want to spend too much money on, and there is one on HopUp for $150, which is, it's just too much money for a gun like this. Because if I've seen this gun sell for $60 in perfect condition, you can't get me to spend more than $80 on this thing. Not gonna happen. The CZ Tanfoglio race pistol. This is another KWC CO2 gun from back in the day, which has a tendency to fall apart and break. The safety falls off of this gun kind of often. I used to really badly want this gun because I want it to be my main Splinter Cell race gun. I will say that CZ Shadow is my favorite pistol right now. I'd say that's the best. Out of everything that I've handled and used, the CZ Shadow 2 is the best pistol in the world, pretty much. The Airsoft one, I don't know, but just the overall everything that gun brings to the table, it's the number one for me. So, since I have the Shadow 2, I don't really need the Tanfoglio. I do want to get either the compensator from the front off of the Tanfoglio or get it 3D printed and casted metal. Since I do have a new printer guy who can cast metal, maybe we'll do that. And then the Magwell. I don't know if it's compatible. I do know that the Shadow 2, in order to equip a Magwell, you need short grips. And they make, well actually I can just show you right now. They make the short grips for the Shadow 1, but it's a Shadow 1 style. It doesn't have the 2, and then the back of it's a different, it's just different. It's not right. It's not the right thing. So a little disappointing that they don't make this stuff for the Shadow 2. They only make it for the Shadow 1 Airsoft, which is kind of strange. I don't know why. So my plan is to buy this little kit here, take the Magwell, put it on my 2, and then maybe cut the grips. I don't want to, but maybe modify the grips to accept the Magwell, and then have this set up on my 2. I don't know why ASG did not make this for the 2. They didn't make anything for the 2. They made everything for the 1, including the rail, so kind of sad. The 2, I mean, jeez, what an amazing airsoft pistol. I love it so much. Okay, so this last gun on this list is the Marusian MP5K gas blowback. This gun, really cool, discontinued and old, falls apart and has leaked mags. Pretty difficult to get your hands on for a good price and in a good condition. So VFC did happen to make the MP5K gas blowback, I think either this year or last year, so good thing I didn't buy the Marusian. Only problem is the VFC edition is, I think, 300 plus.